And the Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense will get first crack at it today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. The numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Trojans offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's completed. He's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Moving away from pressure. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Trojans will try to convert on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Trojans are marching down the field. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Sends it back in motion. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. First play of this drive comes from the 27. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Wants to go up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
They're testing the right side here. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, but just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
And the Hawkeyes are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team?
Really great job of awareness by the defense that time. They found the ball. They found the jet sweep. And how about the speed, being able to corral the ball carrier, get him down for a short gain.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Moves around to clear up the vision. Gets the first himself. Turns it on in midfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Finds his big tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost to fire on 2nd down. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this 1st quarter, it still seems like they're trying to...
Turning on the Jets. The 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Iowa.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch.
It's a fucking bash.
If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lane. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air. It's Mayava. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here.
I just know I was going down.
Looking downfield on first down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a first down just outside the red zone. Going up top again. Oh, what a move. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the Hawkeyes are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Puts it out of the air. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. On the run, it's Sanders. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
For all the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still right. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pass is incomplete, and by by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. An 84-yard drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Washington. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. With the catch, it's Gill. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Quickly complete. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Bringing the heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Lane. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Trojans will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Going right to work up top. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run.
Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 9 over Arkansas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the gun, the inside give. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that.
Converts on 4th down. Still going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watch the film. They watch this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the deep ball.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Wants to keep it in the air. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, USC! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Moulton. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll give it to the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Now on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Nice move to keep running. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
2nd down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hawkeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for room, it's Moulton. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more map.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Lost one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Snags it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Go straight ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Mayaba. Back's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today, and while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time.
Defensive press coverage. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Trying to make magic with his feet. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. And the Hawkeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He's got it near midfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This guy's been around, nowhere to go to the wall, and down he goes at the 39. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. It's Lemon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Pressure coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The Hawkeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Sure hands, it's Anderson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got rid of it just in time. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. They want that clock to run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Lemon. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the 1st down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have